the 2018 Logan County Boys Grade School Basketball Tournament on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grau Incorporated on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, serving Logan County and the surrounding areas since 1953. Joe Ryan Country Financial at 509 Pulaski Street in historic downtown Lincoln. For all of your insurance needs, see Joe Ryan. The Blue Dog Inn, 111 South Sangamon Street. Great dining since 1979. Lincoln Heating and Cooling, your home to Carrier. Turn to the experts. Flossing and Delzina's Gourmet Grinding Gifts at the corner of Broadway and Kickapoo Street, open 7 days a week. Lincoln Ace Hardware, your place with the helpful hardware folks. Headline Salon, where your hair makes the statement. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, located at 1800 5th Street in Lincoln. The Alibi Saloon, 415 Pulaski Street in historic downtown Lincoln, featuring the best chili and double bacon cheeseburger in the world. Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry and U-Haul, 621 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 735-2505. State Farm Insurance Agent Darren Powell, 114 East Cook Street in Mount Pulaski. Phone 217-792-3371 for all your insurance needs. And by Chicago Street Rentals, 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Your one-stop shop for everything. Phone 735-2422 today.
This is Marty Ryan alongside with my brother and co-host Andrew Ryan. And we are here for the big one, the 8th grade county championship game between the Carroll Catholic Crusaders and the Mount Pulaski Bruins. A lot of hype behind this one, Andrew. These two teams played just about a week or two ago. It looked like Pulaski was running away with it. They were up by 10 at halftime. Carroll came back in the second half, ended up winning the ball game by 3, 52-49 final.
A pretty high-scoring game there between these two 8th grade teams. We'll see if we can get some more action like that tonight.
Yeah, and they're tough. I know for Carroll Catholic tonight, they want to get they need to get their press going, and they need to make their free throws, which are big two factors. Mount Pulaski's got a real tough 8th grader, number 30, Lane Murphy, great shooter, and Carroll's going to have to stop him if they hope to win this ball game.
This time, let's meet the starting lineups for both teams.
Getting into our starting lineups now for the championship game.
Visitors on the scoreboard, the Carroll Catholic
Let's start with Carroll. Andrew, I'll let you take over.
Yeah, looks like we got number 1, Trent Keeler, starting for the Carroll Catholic Crusaders. Number 2, Andrew Grau is also going to be starting. We got number 4, Drew McCrae. Number 30, Cannon Brown. And in the middle, looks like we've got number 42, Hayden Allen. Coach is Andy Fitzpatrick for the Crusaders tonight.
Here come the Mount Pulaski Bruins, be wearing their white uniforms tonight. Number 1, Braden Meager. Been watching him for a long time. He's fun to watch. 8th grader. 7th grader, number 3, Evan Cooper.
Number 30, Lane Murphy.
The big Lane Murphy, number 30. He's an 8th grader. 32, Kuhlman, an 8th grader.
Number 55, Aiden Schneider.
And 55, another 8th grader, Aiden Schneider. Recognize a lot of these names from last year. And they were pretty tough as a 7th grade team, so I know they're good as 8th graders this year. They're coached by Brian Erlenbush and Doug Martin. The Mount Pulaski Bruins wearing white. The Carroll Catholic Crusaders wearing red tonight.
Looks like we also have Eric Grau on the bench as assistant coach, along with Kent Bolby there for the Crusaders, so watch out for them tonight.
So Kent Bolby was passing out red Mardi Gras beads earlier. He's fired up tonight. And there's the tip, and we go right to Murphy right away for the Bruins. Nice inbound pass to Schneider, I believe. Off the glass, no good, and there's a board by Carroll Catholic.
Rebound by Drew McCrae, gets it up to, looks like number 1, Trent Keeler is going to be their ball handler tonight. He's running the point guard for them. Bruins are setting up in a little bit of a half-court zone here. We'll see what Carroll does with it. It's got to work the ball around the perimeter, see if they can get some openings inside, outside. Grau is going to fire up a 3 from deep. Rattles around, no good.
Big board by Kuhlman there. Pulaski's got some tall guys on their team. Kuhlman's pretty big. It's Murphy up top there, between the legs. Gets it over the wing. That's Cooper. A long shot off the rim, no good.
Comes down to Andrew Grau. He's going to run it up. Pass it over to Trent Keeler. Keeler is going to come down hard. He's driving straight to the basket. Up and good. Layup by Trent Keeler to start the game.
Nice take there by Keeler. That's a tough shot. They'll get the early 2-0 lead.
Carroll with the press going on full court here.
Yeah, nice work by Pulaski breaking that. The big man, Aiden Schneider, going all the way. Got the ball just on the Pulaski side of the court. I'm sorry, on Carroll's side of the court. Took it all the way to the hole. Pretty nimble kid.
Yeah, he's quick, moving the ball well.
Big 55, Aiden Schneider going to the line for 2. Trying to tie this ball game up. First shot's up and good. Schneider's about to take his second free throw. Let's see if he can knot it up. In and out, no good. Rebounded by the Crusaders, number 30.
Like Cannon Brown came down with the rebound there for the Crusaders. Getting it up to Grau. Grau's going to bring it up. Grau's running some point guard here. Gets a screen over there from Brown. Working off Brown right to the hoop. Kicks it out to Keeler for 3. No good.
Big board. Lane Murphy with the big board. He's going to bring it up himself. He's got his eyes up, looking down court. A long pass to the big man, Coolman off the glass. No good. Had his own rebound, stolen away, and we're going back the opposite direction.
Great rebound by Hayden Allen there for the Crusaders, and we're going right down. Keeler up, got a little contact, no call.
Keeler with the Euro step there.
Yeah, he was quick there.
No good, Murphy's got it. Brings it up, gets it over to Schneider. Back up to Cooper, I'll swing it over to Kuhlman. Murphy, they say he's a good shooter off the front of the rim. That one's no good.
Great board there by Drew McCray. That's a couple already for him tonight. Getting up to Keeler for a point guard, bringing it up the floor here. Right down the middle, he's going to take it himself. A little jumper, 5-footer, rattles in and out, no good.
Schneider with the board. Coming back the other way, 2-1 right now. Carroll Catholic leads Mount Pulaski. 3.5 left to play in the first quarter. Looks like Murphy driving to the hole, kicks it back out to Schneider. Meager thought about it, thinks otherwise, and there's a turnover for Mount Pulaski.
Tipped away by Grau, stolen by Brown. Grau's going to bring it up the floor. Grau's running point guard here. He's got McCray, he's got Keeler. Keeler's going to drive right down the middle. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line, no good, in and out again.
Yeah, Keeler reminds me a little bit of Singleton from a year ago. He's not scared to drive to the hole, and he'll throw some shots up there.
Looks like Hayden Allen was called him a foul there.
That's substitution, 13 coming in for Carroll.
13, we got Everett Mox.
He's coming in for Allen, it looks like. Murphy will bring it across. Kicked off the foot of a Crusader. Will stay with the Bruins.
A little bit of opening quarter jitters here. Hopefully they settle down and get some buckets going.
Lane Murphy does get it into Schneider. Schneider's got her up top. Looking for some movement. Eyes up. We've also got Aaron Bailey into the game for the Bruins, 7th grader. Murphy thought about giving it to him, decides otherwise. Get over to Kuhlman. Tough defense by Carroll. Guarding way out there on the perimeter. They don't want him getting any easy baskets. Schneider's driving hard to the hole. Kicks it out up top to Kuhlman.
Good defense here by Carroll. Great ball pressure there by Drew McCray. He tips the ball, gets it over to Keeler. We're right back up top. Right down the other way. Grau's got it. Going to kick it down low to Brown. Brown kicks it out to McCray for 3. No good. Rebound there by Mox. He's going to get it back out to Keeler, see what Keeler can do. Keeler up, and he in and out again.
Close. So close. He's not missing any of those by much, but they're not going down. About 2 minutes left here in the first. Still a 2-1 ball game. Good defense by both teams, and mostly I think the shots just aren't falling for Carroll. They're getting good looks. Schneider on the wing pumps, drives baseline. He's going to go up strong. He's tough down there off the glass. Schneider's got another 2 points, and that'll give Pulaski their first lead of the game.
Great move to the basket. Carroll didn't cut off the baseline there and gives Mount Pulaski 2 points. Got Keeler down. He's going to pass it to Grau on the wing. They're running a little bit of a motion offense here against this. Looks like they went to man-to-man here for Pulaski, so we'll see if Carroll can get some offense moving around and get some easy buckets. Grau's got a nice screen from Brown. He's going to kick it out to Mox for 3. In and out again. Nice board by Keeler. Keeler looks like he got it stolen away from him.
Yeah, Murphy goes down the ground with it. Passes it off to his teammate Bailey and gets back up, and he's going to bring it down the court himself. Twin the legs up top, looking for some movement. Gets it over to number 3, Cooper. Gets it back to Murphy. Schneider's going to go down, kicks it back up to Murphy. 3 from the top of the key. It's a good look. No good, though, in and out of the rim. Great board by McCray. He's got a lot of boards so far.
Yeah, he's all over the boards, hustling.
Long pass stolen by Cooper. Gets it back to his teammates over at Mount Pulaski. See if they can get some offense now. I've had a hard time scoring so far. Working the ball around the perimeter. Schneider will go to the hoop. It's back to Kuhlman, over to the side to Murphy. He likes to shoot that three ball too long. Goes right to Bailey. Bailey goes back up. Bounce, no good. And there's Kuhlman. That's no good either. And McCrae's there for it. Gets knocked away. And we're going the opposite direction.
Yeah, it looks like the Crusaders are just trying to jump for the ball. They don't have quite the size that Pulaski has. They're going to need to start boxing out.
Quick break in the action. We're going to think Grau Incorporated on North Hickory Street in Lincoln, serving Logan County and the surrounding area since 1953. Give them a call, 217-735-4444, or go online to grauinc.com.
Go Keeler running the point, hands off to Grau. Grau's going to go. They got a little three-man weave up top. Back to Keeler. Keeler's going to drive right down the center of the lane. Back to Grau for a long tray ball off the front of the rim. Keeler with the board. A little tangled up down there. The Crusaders are going to keep the ball. A little bit of a mess going on with Grau coming up with it. Long three before the buzzer. No good. That's going to do it for the first quarter of action. Looks like we've got Mount Pulaski Bruins up 3-2 over the Carroll Crusaders.
We're going to stay right here in between the first and second. Thanks more of our sponsors.
Yeah, Joe Ryan, I believe is his name. He works at Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in historic downtown Lincoln. For all your insurance needs, phone Joe Ryan at 735-4385.
We also like to thank the Blue Dog Inn, 111 South Sangamon Street in downtown Lincoln. Great dining since 1979. For lunch, dinner, or carryout, give them a call, 217-735-1743. And also want to thank Lincoln Heating and Cooling, your home for Carrier, located at 1712 Tremont Street. They can be reached 217-735-5835. Andrew, what are your thoughts after that first quarter?
I think we've got a little jitters here. It's 8th grade county championship, so hopefully they settle in here in the second quarter. We can get some better looks on both sides.
And a lot of fans.
Yeah, it's a packed house tonight. Good crowd. All right, inbounds for Carroll. We've got Andrew Grau running the point guard. Same faces out here as we left. Gets it back to Keeler. Keeler's going to weave it over here to Drew McCrae. Back to Grau. They got a three-man weave to open it up right down the middle. Ooh, block. Looks like they may have caught him with maybe a little body or a hack on the arm, but
Schneider there. Close call.
Either way, we got Andrew Grau here at the line. He's going to shoot two just in the opening 15 seconds here of the second quarter.
First shot no good.
But the coaches are going to keep everybody the same. We're going to get a second shot up here in just a second. Shots up. And that's good. That's going to tie the ball game. 3 apiece.
Mount Pulaski moving quick, getting down there. Was Murphy got down to Schneider on the baseline quick. Might have been a little too quick, a few steps on the baseline. And I'd consider that a turnover, I suppose, and we're going the other way.
Carroll Crusaders led by Trent Keeler here as a point guard. He's going to bring the ball up. Looks like Pulaski's still in a man-to-man, maybe a matchup zone. Either way, Carroll needs some good ball movement. Keeler mixing it up with Grau, McCrae all up top. Back to Grau. Grau's going to drive right down the middle. Kick it down low for Brown. Brown gets
big
blocked.
Swat. Big swat there by Lucas Kuhlman.
Kuhlman's big guy down there. Grau's got it up top, kicks it out to Keeler. Keeler's deep on a wing. Let's see what he wants to do with it. Back to Grau up top. Keeler's going to take it up top with his point guard position now. Back to Grau. Kicks it back to Keeler on the wing. Got a wide open man down there in the corner with Mox. Grau's going to take it down the center. Up and good. There's a 2-point bucket.
Good shot for Grau. Getting into the lane there and getting some points. There comes Murphy from Mount Pulaski. He might go all the way. Nice take. Wow. That was an athletic move there.
Wow. Even a little contact there, was able to, get his body gathered up and go up for two.
Lane Murphy's got his first points of the game. It's good news if you're a Bruins fan.
Again, we got Keeler bringing it up. He's going to drop it off to McCrae. McCrae's going to dribble over to Grau. We've got Brown and we've got Mox down in the corners. Kicks it back out. That's a 3 ball by Drew McCrae. No good.
Misses, goes right to Schneider. I'll tell you what, Schneider's got some pretty good hands. Pretty good ball handler down there. Moves his body real well. He's going to the hole. Stops and pops from the free throw line. No good. McCray again.
McCray with another defensive rebound gives Carroll the ball coming up the floor. Just under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Going to take it himself. 2-point bucket. That finally drops for Trent Keeler. He's been looking for that bucket all night.
That'll give Carroll a 7-5 lead again. 3.5 left here in the first half. Murphy out top, looking to create some offense. And we're going to get a timeout, Mount Pulaski. Let's go back to the commercials for 60 seconds.
I got 69.
But it's too late, just had to go with it.
I gave you that 30 sign.
I don't know what the hell that means.
30 to 4.
I thought you were doing the McDonald's Golden Arches first.
Oh, you're a funny guy.
Seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to second quarter action in your 8th grade county championship game between Mount Pulaski and Carroll Catholic. Marty Ryan, Andrew Ryan, LT working the camera for us. Quite a tight ball game so far, 7-5. Carroll Catholic leads. Mount Pulaski does have the ball right now on their own end of the court. Long three there by Evan Cooper, no good. Keeler comes down with it.
Rebound by Keeler, good. He's going to push up the floor to McCray. McCray's going to back off, give it back to Keeler. Mox in the corner for 3, no good, just short. He liked it, but no good.
That's board by Murphy. He's going to bring it down, trying to see if he can set some offense up. I know that's their hot hand, deep 3 for Murphy, no good. Didn't have any problem getting it there. He's a strong kid.
Great rebound by Brown, kicks out to Keeler. Keeler's going to bring it up the floor, top of the key. Kick it off the ground on the wing, thought about a 3, stepped in for a 2, just a little bit long.
Evan Cooper, the 7th grader with the board. He's going to get up to Schneider. Big man Aiden Schneider will bring it down. Swing it over to my boy Meager. Up back to Cooper. Get it in the wing there. It's Bailey. I'm sorry, Murphy. Excuse me. Who hit that shot? Missed it. Meager. I missed it.
Meager.
Looking down for a name down here. Braden Meager, the point guard out there with a 3-pointer from top of the key.
Here comes Keeler back to the Crusaders. Going to drive it right down low. Pull it from the free throw line. That's good. That seems to be his go-to move and what he wants to do all night.
Yeah, I tell you, if those shots start falling, you're pretty good if you're rooting for the Crusaders, because he gets there very easily, and those shots are all real close. Pulaski trails the Crusaders now 8-9. They work their half-court offense. Quick ball movement. Might have moved his feet a lot there, but they're not going to call it. And there's the steal by Keeler.
Here comes Keeler pushing it the other way. Left-handed layup. Oh, no good. Had a little pressure from Snyder there.
Good pressure and hustle there by Aiden Schneider. Stuck with him. Was smart enough not to foul him, but definitely in the back of Keeler's mind. I think that's why he missed that shot. Schneider gets it over to Murphy. Murphy with the shot. Just too long. He's a little off tonight. From what I've heard, he's quite the shooter. Can't get him to fall so far tonight.
And guess who got the defensive board? Drew McCray again. That's got to be about a half a dozen now. Grow's looking to shoot. He's going to pull up from about 6 feet away. No good.
Big guy Kuhlman there. We got 1 minute left in the first half. Matt Pulaski's going to slow it down a little bit. Schneider gets it over the timeline. Shot clocks are off. Evan Cooper up top. Gets over to Meager. He's feeling good. He'll shoot it. Doesn't like it. Unselfish. Gets the ball around. And there goes Murphy to the hole strong. I tell you, he's tough getting down there. He's a good player. He needs to do that more often. His 3-point shots, I know he's a good shooter, but they're not going down tonight, man. Just keep going to the hole like that.
Hey, he's able to get a little contact, but keep his composure and put the ball up. And it's been going in for him so far.
Free throw up, bounced around, but it is good. He's got 5 at Mount Pulaski's 11 points so far here in the first half. They've got the 2-point lead, 40 seconds left in the first half.
Here comes Keeler for the Crusaders. He's going to bring the ball up just past the timeline here. We'll see what he can do. His offense drives right down the middle. His go-to move up and no good. Keeler gets the rebound and goes right back up for another 2 points.
Tough down there. Tie it up, 11 apiece, 20 seconds left. Schneider's got the ball, working his way to the top of the key, gets it over to Cooper. Cooper's looking around. Swing the ball around, Schneider, pump fake, goes baseline. Looks like they gave Murphy a break, didn't they? He's out of the game. Meager's got it, gets it over to Cooper, a long three at the buzzer, that's no good. We're going to go into halftime here, knotted up at 11. Our last game was knotted at halftime too. We're at 11-11 this game, the championship game between Carroll and West Lincoln. We're going to take a quick break to hear from a sponsor, and we'll be right back with some halftime entertainment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Marty Ryan here along with my brother and co-host Andrew Ryan, LT on the camera. And we are joined with Allison Rumler-Gomez from Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois. Allie, how are you?
Hi, Marty.
I work with Allie. She takes good care of me over there. She's talking to her daughter now, who is a cheerleader for Carroll Catholic. You want to talk a little bit about your daughter, the Carroll Catholic cheerleading program?
Yes. So that is Addison Rumler. She's mine. She's a 7th grader at Carroll Catholic, and the cheerleading program, just like the basketball team, co-ops with Zion Lutheran and New Holland Middletown. So she's one of the cheerleaders, the fabulous group from Carroll.
Are they excited about being able to cheer in the championship game tonight?
Yes.
It's kind of a big deal.
Look at that face.
She looks excited. And you were a cheerleader, right, in your day?
Marty, let's not talk about that. Yeah. I cheered in junior high for the Trojans, and then I was a rail splitter, and then I also cheered at Millikan University.
Oh,
Nice.
well-rounded. Well-rounded. Pee-wee thought about cheering for a little bit. They had a weight limit. He didn't make the cut.
Pee-wee.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me do it at Carroll either.
He wanted to be a flyer.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Can't toss me up.
Right.
So
Well,
I wasn't going to be a base.
I was a base. There's nothing wrong with the bases.
Well,
The
there
world
isn't unless
needs
you want to be a
You need
flyer.
base.
The world needs bases. Let's talk a little bit about community action. What are some new things going on over there? I know, I do work there also.
Right. Disclose. Be
I
transparent.
I think our co-op food pantry is a pretty interesting idea. You want to
Yes.
talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we started a food pantry cooperative, and we launched it in DeWitt County thanks to a generous donation from the William Davenport estate. And basically the concept of the food pantry co-op is that you give a little time in terms of volunteer service, and in exchange for that time you get access to our food pantry co-op. So it's a nice
Nice.
deal for everybody.
Yeah, and it gets people, I think, used to working and learning the idea of, earning something rather than handouts. So I think it's going to be very successful. It worked very well in DeWitt. Got some volunteers in the community helping out, and I think it's getting people on the right track.
Yeah. Starting off in Logan County, in DeWitt County, we've already got 90 families that are registered and participating in the program, and we just launched in Logan County at the beginning of the year, so I think we have 4 or 5 families that are engaged, but it'll take a month or so before we get it up and going full.
Very good.
And then we'll get going. Yeah, I mean, that's the big stuff. I don't know what else to talk about here. I mean, we're both Carroll Catholic alumni, so I know we're supposed to be impartial here.
You can't be.
I'm a little biased.
Go Crusaders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Carroll.
good game. It's knotted up at halftime, I guess. Last time these two teams played, I think Mount Pulaski was up by 10 at halftime, and
Yes.
Carroll ended up coming back and winning by 3.
We did. It was a great game. I don't know that the score at halftime was really indicative of how good the first half was, because it was tight all the way to maybe a minute or two down, and then they jumped up with some points there right before halftime. But yeah, evenly matched, and it's just been a great tournament for basketball, right?
It's been a
Yeah.
lot of fun and a great turnout. I mean, there's a lot of fans here.
Yeah.
A lot of people from Mount Pulaski showed up. Carroll always shows up very well.
Yeah.
A lot of red in the crowd. I know Kent Bowlby was passing out red Mardi Gras beads. You got blue
I got
beads.
blue.
I'm not going to ask what you did for him. But,
Well, Coach Colby.
well, Allie, I want to thank you for joining
Yeah.
us.
Thank you.
Hopefully it's a great second half here. We've got about 5.5 minutes left until we start the third quarter. So we'll send it back to some of our sponsors, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Go Crusaders.
Looks like Andrew Grau's got 3 points, and then Trent Keeler has 8 for the 11 for Carroll Catholic.
Here we go. Like I said, knotted up at 11. Mount Pulaski's going to get the ball here to start the second half. Low-scoring affair so far, but 2 evenly matched teams here, and this Logan County Championship's a big deal. I know Andrew and I both played in the Logan County Championship games when we were young, and it's always fun.
Great time, great experience.
Here at Zerkhammer Pickering Court at Lincoln College. Very nice court. Cool for these kids to come out here and get to experience this. And there's a quick steal for Carroll to start the second half.
Keeler right down up for an open layup. That's going to give Carroll a quick 2 points to start the third quarter.
Carroll run a little bit of a press, nothing too heavy though. Mount Pulaski beats it pretty easily. Kuhlman's got it over on the wing. Looking for Schneider down low. He'll go up top to Cooper instead. Cooper gives it over to Murphy. Murphy back up to Meager. Meager's a deep threat there from beyond the arc. Got to keep an eye on him. Gets it down low to Kuhlman, the big man. Nice swing pass out to Murphy. He'll shoot, and he's on. He must have made some halftime adjustments because his long game was no good in the first quarter or first half, but that three looked perfect.
Here comes Keeler, top of the key. He's going to look left, drive left. Passes out to the wing to Grau. Grau's going to dribble around a little bit up front, get the offense reset. He's going to go down the middle of the court. Kicks it back out to Keeler. Keeler drives, kicks back out to Grau. Playing a little two-man game here. Grau's going to kick it back out to Keeler. Keeler's going to look left, drive right. Up from the free throw line, no good.
Wow, tough board there.
Huge board by Hayden Allen. Kicks out to Keeler. Keeler no good. Hayden Allen with another board. Kicks out to Keeler again. And no good.
Hey,
good work down there by Hayden Allen.
A couple grown man moves down there. He wanted that more than you, and he was taking it from you. Murphy thinks about driving, gets it over to Kuhlman, goes baseline. He's a big body down there off the glass. No good. He'll get his own board. There's Meager, my guy from the wing. Swish. Good three-point shooter, Braden Meager over there.
Two quick three-pointers puts Pulaski up 17-13 over the Crusaders here early in the third quarter. Carroll's got to do something about their defense to get out on the perimeter shooters. Keeler's going to take the point guard, pass off to Grau. Grau's going to drive to the middle, backs his man down, kicks it down to Brown. Brown out to McCray. Back out to Grau up top. Grau's going to look at Keeler. Give it back to Keeler. Back to Grau. Grau from the wing, three-pointer up and just short. No good.
Kuhlman with a big rebound there. And here he comes. He's going to give it to Schneider to bring the ball up the court for the Bruins. Looking to get something started. They go to Murphy, their ace up top. He was looking for Schneider to cut there. Schneider didn't get the memo.
Great steal by Brown up to Keeler. Keeler is pushing. Got a little out of control. May have took a few steps, but works right around Schneider for 2 points. Getting Carroll a little closer.
Nice move. 17-15 Mount Pulaski leads the Crusaders. They'll work the ball around the perimeter in their half of the court. Might drive there. It's Cooper thinks about it, gets it down to Schneider. The big guy Meager's open in the corner, doesn't want it. That was Murphy with the shot, just in and out. Can't get it to fall. Another big rebound by Hayden Allen.
Hayden Allen with a couple quick boards here. Keeler's going to take it down as point guard. Pulls up from the free throw line, up and rattles in and out. No good for Keeler.
Evan Cooper, the board, the seventh grader. He's going to get it up to Murphy. Murphy wants to get hot here. Hit that big three-pointer to start the second half. He's going to come down, almost on the X. Decides against it. Good defense by the Crusaders. They get it over to Meager. Back up to Cooper, and Cooper gets it over to Kuhlman, to Murphy. Murphy tries driving baseline. He's got a big body there in 42. He's not going to let him get by.
Good heads-up play there by Murphy, throwing it off Allen's leg. Substitution for the Crusaders. We got Mox back in the game for Brown. We'll see if we can turn up the intensity on defense here.
Bruins still working. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Meager to Kuhlman. Kuhlman goes down low to Schneider. He's got three bodies on him instantly. He doesn't care. Goes up strong and puts two in.
Wow.
Strong move.
Yeah, had a little contact, was able to follow through with it. Keeler bringing the ball up the court. He's going to go right down the middle of the lane. Looks like it kicked off Schneider possibly. He's going to stay with the Crusaders under the basket play.
Get your quick sponsor. When it comes to your vehicle repair, demand the highest quality and choose Collision Concepts. Located at 1005 Macon Street on Lincoln's west side. You can call them at 217-735-2100 today.
Great inbounds play. They worked it around the top of the key. Back to Grau, who inbounded the ball. Grau puts it up for 2 points for the Crusaders.
Murphy will bring it down. He's at the perimeter, looking around. Goes to Kuhlman. Sets a pick. Get it back to Cooper. Meager's running the baseline, trying to get open. He's in the corner. Got a shot. He's going to fire it. Ooh, a little bit long that time. But Snyder's there for the rebound. Goes up strong again to the hole. No good. Gets his own board. Yeah, they got to. Oh, they're going to call it travel before the foul. Nice hustle. Quickly, when I want to think Lincoln Ace Hardware, your place with the helpful hardware folks, located at 521 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Watch for great weekly specials. They're open 7 days a week and can be reached at 217-732-1458.
Here come the Crusaders with the ball again. A little full court press there by the Bruins. We'll see if they keep that up, put some pressure on the ball. Keeler's got the ball up top for the Crusaders in their half-court offense. Passes off to McCray. Back to Grau. Another three-man weave up top to see if they can get some opening cuts. Keeler back to Grau. Got Mox in the corner. Doesn't like it. Keeler back to Grau. Grau's going to drive in from the wing.
Nice pass.
Down low to Brown. Brown up off the backboard. Good.
Nice pass there. Knotted up at 19 again here. We're under a minute, 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Your 8th grade county championship. Mount Pulaski's got the ball on their half of the court. They get it to Murphy. Makes a move. Goes hard to the hole off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Does get his own rebound. Might have gone off his foot though, and it did. We're going the other way with 38 seconds left here. Give a quick shout out to Flossie and Delzina's Gourmet Grind and Gifts, located at the corner of Broadway and Kickapoo Street in historic downtown Lincoln. They're open 7 days a week, featuring unique daily specials and breakfast along with delicious lattes, soups, salads, pennies, and off-site catering. Give them a call, 217-732-2411.
Here's Keeler at the top of the key. 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. They're going to run that three-man weave offense at the top. Keeler looking for an opening. Back to Grau. Grau's got Mox in the corner. Keeler up top. Let's see what he wants to do with the ball. Back up to Keeler up top. Back to Grau. Grau's going to work around. 5 seconds. 4, 3. Grau puts it up. A little short. Rebound by Brown. No good. Now they're going to come up empty.
We'll stay tied 19-19 here after the third. I want to thank a couple sponsors. We'll keep it right here for the break in between quarters. The Mama's Arcade Cafe, located at 513 Pulaski Street, historic downtown Lincoln. For great homemade cooking like only Mama can make, it's got to be Mama's Arcade Cafe. For breakfast and lunch, call them 217-735-1443. Also like to thank Headline Salons, where your hair makes the statement. Located at 123 South Sangamon Street, historic downtown Lincoln, featuring cutting-edge hair care, and they are now accepting new clients. You can be one if you call 3371. You can also like them on Facebook at Darren, that's D-E-R-O-N, Powell State Farm. And let's get ready for the last quarter here. This is going to decide your 8th grade Logan County champion.
Yeah, all knotted up here at 19 apiece. 6 minutes to go, and we've got Crusaders with the ball starting this fourth quarter. Keeler up top. As usual, him and Grau have been going back and forth. Grau's going to drive to the middle of the lane. Gets tangled up. Loose ball. Bodies are on the floor. Comes back up with the Bruins.
Murphy comes away with it. Gets to Schneider quickly. That's a heads-up athletic play. Schneider's up top looking for some offense. Ball back over to Murphy. Murphy's looking around. I'll remind you, don't forget to go to our website, WLCNonline.com, to view last week's 7th grade games. We'll get tonight's games on there in a couple days. There's a big steal for the Crusaders.
Yeah, Grau's going to push it up to Keeler. Keeler's going to try to go
Nice
baseline.
move.
Gets fouled. Hard foul. But Keeler's all right. He gets up. He's going to shoot 2 for the free throw line here.
Hayden Allen is pumped up, man. He might take somebody out here.
He's had a couple big rebounds. Great defense. And let's see if Keeler can capitalize here. Clock's not running. He needs a quick 2 points here. Give the Crusaders a lead.
Also want to thank James Curry's favorite place, the Alibi Saloon, located at 415 Pulaski Street, historic downtown Lincoln, featuring the best chili and double bacon cheeseburger in the world. They've got trophies to prove it. They're open for lunch Monday through Saturday, 11 to 3, serving the best bar drinks 7 days a week. You can find James there most nights. Give him a call, 217-732-3630.
First free throw up and good for Keeler. He's got a second one on the way here. That's going to roll in and out. Crusaders are up 20-19.
Big board there. Schneider's bringing it back to the Bruins. His team now trails by 1. A little bit of urgency can be sensed on the players' faces. Gets to Evan Cooper. Cooper gets it over to Murphy. Murphy tries going down low, a little too quick. Sloppy play, and Carroll will take over possession here.
It looks like it kicked off his foot there. Gave Crusaders, going to give him another offensive possession here, see if they can capitalize on that as well. Just under 5 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Carroll with a 1-point lead, running that three-man weave at the top of the key. Almost stolen by the Bruins here. Gives Grau an opening from the free throw line. No good.
Coolman with the board. So his games are online, and if you live in Pulaski and Lincoln and you have you're a Comcast subscriber, These games are on Channel 5, Lincoln College TV. Lane Murphy puts in a two-pointer, gives his team a 1-point advantage here, 21-20.
Keeler right down the middle of the lane. Kicks out for McCray for three. That's his first try of the night. Close, but no good. Rebound by Snyder for the Bruins.
4:15 left to play, 21-20. Mount Pulaski leads Carroll Catholic. Schneider tries setting a pick up at top. Keeler does a good job getting around it. Murphy, good ball handling skills. Dangerous pass there. Meager gets to it. Gets into Kuhlman, over to the wing to Cooper. He'll fire from the side. Nice shot. Cooper's got his first points of the ball game. 23-20 Bruins.
Here comes Keeler, top of the key. He's going to run this offense. He wants to drive right down the middle of the lane. He does so. Kicks back out to McCray. Back to Keeler at the top of the key. Set up the offense again. He's going to drive right down. Little contact. Big rebound by Hayden Allen. Up and good for 2 points. Hayden Allen gets on the scoreboard.
He's tough, man.
With a lot of his boards.
Got some emotion. I like it. He's fired up. 23-22. Murphy with the ball. Driving strong with a floater way short. Teammates there for the board. Nice work there by the Bruins. Step back three's no good. Schneider's there. No foul. He's got 5 guys on him going up strong. They finally do call the foul. He's going to go to the line there. Nice hustle by the Bruins. They're keeping those plays alive.
Yeah, not a whole lot of box out again by Carroll there. They're just kind of jumping for the ball, and the Bruins do have a lot of size at their advantage here.
And my mistake, it's not a shooting foul. I thought he got fouled going for the shot. They call it on the floor. Hayden Allen's going to take a break. They're going to need him here in the late minutes of the game. Bruins get the ball in. They got it to Meager up top. Cooper, he's going to swing it over to Murphy. And get it back up to Meager. Tough pass there by Meager. He does get it back. Throws it away, though. Carroll's got the ball.
Steal by Keeler. He pushes it up to Grau. Grau's going to go all the way in for a left-handed layup. Good for Andrew Grau. Another 2 points for him.
And that's a lead change. 24-20, Carroll Catholic. Top of the key, Murphy wide open, in and out, just misses. You can't ask for much better look than that. They're going to get McCray with the foul. The Carroll fans don't like it.
It looks like it was a loose ball, and they were both kind of going for it at the same time. They ended up calling the foul there on McCray.
2:37 left to play. Andy Fitz is going to take a full timeout. We're going to give you a 60-second break. We'll be right back.
Full timeout called by Carroll Catholic.
All right, I got 60 going. Are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Sorry about that.
Counting up some points.
Oh, now I know why you're not hearing me. I'm here. You're hearing me. I'm not hearing you.
Oh.
We gotcha.
3.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Marty Ryan, Andrew Ryan, LT. 8th grade county championship. Carroll Catholic leads 24-23. 2.5 minutes left to play in the game. And there's a steal by Trent Keeler. Schneider blocks him, but he might have got a little body in there. Keeler's going to go to the line for 2.
Yeah, smart move by Keeler. He was running alone on that open steal, decided to go right into the basket against Snyder, and was able to draw the foul. He's going to get to the line. 2 free throws here. Carroll's up by 1. We've got 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. First free throw is up and just short, no good.
That's it. We talked before the game started about each team's keys to victory, and one of the keys that we heard was knocking those free throws down, and that's something that it looks like they're struggling with a little bit so far.
All right. Yeah, second one up and good, so another 50% shooting there by Keeler, but either way it gives Carroll a 2-point advantage here late in the game.
Carroll will back off the press. Here comes Murphy across the timeline. A little over 2 minutes for Mount Pulaski to make something happen here as they trail by 2. Schneider's got the ball up top. It's over to Cooper. Little fake. Andrew Bailey into the game. They get it down. Back up to Cooper outside the free throw line. No good. Another board by McCray.
Look at McCray fighting in there, holding the ball strong. Looks like they're going to get a foul on the Bruins on, who's that, Murphy, number 30?
Yeah, it looks like it. I tell you, McCray's not the biggest kid out there, but man, he's got a ton of boards tonight.
He's a little wiry, but he's been in there every chance he can
What year is
get.
he? He's an 8th grader, yep. Pulaski's going to press a little bit. Not a ton, though. A little surprising. They're not going to put any pressure on yet.
Keeler's got the ball. He's going to bring it up. He's going right to the left side to Grau. Grau's going to go back into the middle of the floor. Off to McCray. They're running the three-man weave up top. Back in Keeler's hands. Keeler's going to go over to Grau. Looks like they're running a little bit of a stall. See if they can get a nice open shot here. 1:40 to go in this fourth quarter. Carroll still up by 2. Grau with the ball. Drops it off to McCray. McCray off to Keeler. Keeler's going to set back up. Go back to McCray. McCray left hand dribble over to the left side. Gives it off to Grau. Grau gets fouled finally by Murphy. I think Pulaski may have picked up on that they're kind of stalling their offense a little bit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Just like at the high school level, I mean, with no shot clock, you're going to have to put some defensive pressure on there because otherwise they'll just run around and tick-tock, tick-tock.
Yep. Here's Keeler. He's going to drive to the open spot on the floor. Again, he's not looking to shoot right now. He's trying to look he's got the lead. He wants to win this sucker. Got in a little bit of a trouble. Looks like Andy Fitz called a timeout, just a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here.
That's big time here. I mean, what do we got here? 79 seconds left. 2-point ball game. It's been as well as advertised so far tonight. Two good teams, both playing with a lot of heart. Got the Carroll cheerleaders out here now, getting the fans on their feet.
Yeah,
getting some of these fans in red shirts up.
It's going to be a crazy minute 19 left here. You got to think that they're going to try to get the ball to Murphy with the Bruins going to go back on offense. I'm sorry. Excuse me, the Crusaders are going back on offense.
Yeah, and I tell you, if you're a Bruins guy, I mean, Murphy's had success going to the hole, but he hasn't tried it a whole lot.
Yeah. Inbounds for the Crusaders, back to Keeler. They're looking to foul, it looks like, but they can't get the call. Back to Grau. Keeler's got it now. Passes it all the way across the floor. Keeler's got it. Looks like he is going to get the foul.
Yep, Meager got him there. Let's stop the clock here. We getting a bonus? We getting close to bonus?
Looks like that's 5, so we got 2 more still to the bonus. 1:09 to go. Crusaders going to inbounds. A little bit more pressure here.
Tell you what.
5-second
wow,
call.
good defense by the Bruins. Coach Fitz is not happy. That was right in front of him, too. Just a tad late getting that ball inbounded, but they do call him for the 5 seconds. That's a turnover. Mount Pulaski's got it here. 65 seconds left to play. Working the ball. Oh, there's a big steal by McCray. Tell you what, doing all the little things right tonight. Drew McCray's having a heck of a game.
Yeah, they always teach you to get your arms up and moving the whole time you're playing defense, and he's done it all night. Tips the ball out of bounds. Still going to stay here with Bruins ball.
Koeman will get it into Schneider. Under a minute now. Clock's running. Schneider crossing people up, goes strong to the hole. Nice take. Can't get the roll, and who else?
Drew McCray with the rebound. He's going to kick it up to Grau. Grau's going to get it up. Oh, almost got it to Keeler, but they got fouled before he did. Looks like they, one more foul, and then they're going to be in the bonus. So we've got another side out here for the Crusaders. 46 seconds to go. They get it into Keeler. Keeler's going to get it almost across the tie line before he's fouled.
Meager got him.
By Meager.
I tell you, we don't have the whole scorebook here. We're keeping track of points, but, man, I wish we had boards because we keep saying his name over and over. But Drew McCray has just got about every single rebound tonight.
Yeah, he's got to have over 10, I'd assume. 1-1 here. Keeler's first one up and good. He does get that one to roll. This next one's going to be a big one. They've got a 3-point lead, 43 seconds to go. If he can get this one, it pushes it to a 2-possession ball game. Second one in and out, and Snyder got a big rebound for Mount Pulaski.
Snyder will bring it down himself. Murphy's calling for it. They can't get it to him. There they do. Deep three for Murphy. Off the back of the rim. No good. 30 seconds left.
Big rebound by Hayden Allen. He kicks it out to Grau. Wow. Jump ball.
And that'll be Mount Pulaski.
Wow, it looked like Murphy got hit on the arm there. No call from that deep three, but either way, the Bruins are going to keep the basketball under their own hoop here.
Coach Fitzpatrick is not happy, but the refs are not going to overturn it. Mount Pulaski keeps it. Long inbound up top to Meager. They get a quick over to Schneider. Steps in back to Meager. Big three for Meager. Wow! Braden Meager. Huge three-pointer. 18 seconds left here, 26-26.
Tie ball game. 13 seconds on the clock. Keeler's got the ball right up the top of the point guard, right where you want him.
Charge!
They're going to get him for a traveling call.
I thought Meager drew the charge. That was a tough call. They're going to get Keeler for traveling. 8.8 seconds left to play. We're not up 26-26. What a ball game. Wow.
That was a huge shot. I've got the chills from that shot, Marty. I'm not going to lie to you.
I felt like you knew it was coming, too.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick 60-second break. We'll be right back.
Ten seconds.
Oh, thank God.
5, 4, 3.
Pulaski 26, Carroll Catholic.
Welcome back. We got a ball game here tonight, folks. Andrew Ryan, Marty Ryan, LT are here, all working hard for you. Tell you what, we just went into overtime here in the 8th grade county championship game. Carroll Catholic, Mount Pulaski. We were knotted, I think, 11 apiece at halftime. But that last huge three-pointer to tie the game with about, 20 seconds left. Smallest guy on the court by a foot, and he's hit some big shots tonight.
Yeah, so we got a jump ball action here. We're going to take you into the overtime 3-minute period here. And the crowd is getting amped.
Getting lit in here. Tip goes to Murphy. Murphy. Mount Pulaski will get it. Thought about firing up from way downtown. Decides against it. The ball up top. They're not in a big hurry. Getting a little movement. Looking for a pick up top, it looks like. Keeler's done a pretty good job at getting around those. Meager gets it down to Kuhlman over to Schneider. He's going to go baseline. The big, strong kid gets the floater to fall.
Schneider, nice move to the basket, goes baseline. 2 points here in this overtime. We've got Keeler coming down for Carroll Crusaders. And he's going to run it over to Grau on a little weave action. Grau's going to run it over to McCray. Looking for some offensive slots here. Keeler's going to take it, drive in, kick out to Grau. Grau's going to drive in, gets blocked.
Swatted by Kuhlman. And here comes Schneider the other way. Pretty good job. Gets it up top there to Murphy. Over to Meager. Three-point assassin. Nice pass into Kuhlman off the glass. Can't get her to fall. Schneider's there. No foul called on him. Looked like they had his arm.
Yeah, it looks like Cannon Brown came in there with a huge block for the Crusaders to stop that. And Keeler's got the ball up. Shot, no good. Gets his own board. Goes right back up. Blocked by Snyder. And we've got a tie-up jump ball underneath the basket here. And that's going to stay Crusader basketball.
Again, it's Hayden Allen, man, getting dirty down there.
Darren Stevens checks in. He's a sixth grader, but he's got some size, so they're putting him in here.
Yeah. You probably heard his name there in the 7th grade game. Stevens is a tough ball player.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't see him earlier, but he's pretty good.
Inbounds here to Keeler, top of the key, right back to Grau, who inbounded the ball. Grau's looking to drive, kick it out to McCray. McCray for a deep three. Good! Knuckleballer!
Say not a lot of rotation, but man. And Carroll will take a 1-point lead, 29-28, 90 seconds left. Cooper gets it up to Murphy. Murphy goes inside, but it's a kick by Keeler. He'll take it out underneath. That'll be Murphy again with the inbound. He's going to timeout here. I don't know who called it, Pulaski?
No, that was called by Coach
called a full
Fitzpatrick.
timeout. I'm scared to take a break.
Yeah, we'll keep it here. It looks like they're revving up the security. Hopefully nobody rushes the court after this ball game. It's getting pretty intense in here.
Thank God we got RT over there. Ryan Thomas, star shortstop for the Lynx. Guarding the door. He's got about 6 layers on to make him look a little thicker in case anybody tries anything crazy.
Yep, we've got both cheerleaders on the court getting getting each side revved up here for the last minute and 20 seconds of the ball game. Again, Carroll's got a 1-point lead. They're up 29-28 over your Mount Pulaski Bruins.
A big three by the rebound machine. Drew McCray hit a deep three over there, another net, a knuckleball. No rotation on it, but
yeah, I think it's only the second shot he's taken all game, but he finally gets on the scoreboard and points. But yeah, like you said, he's got about 10 or 12 boards all throughout the game.
So here we go. 80 seconds left. 29-28 Carroll. Mount Pulaski to inbound underneath their own basket. Schneider's calling for it. Can't get it to him. They go up top to Cooper. No good.
Big rebound by Stevens, the 6th grader. That's huge for Carroll. A minute, 12 seconds. Keeler's got the ball dribbling off the court. Over to McCray. McCray likes it again. A little short.
Controversial call here, but it looks like we're going Mount Pulaski way.
Yeah, it looked like it was tipped around a few times, but yeah, either way, the ref made the call. It's going to stay Mount Pulaski ball.
Here they come. We're at a minute. Murphy bringing it down between his legs. Back up to Schneider. Back to Murphy. Wants a pick. Doesn't get it. There it is. Deep three by Murphy. Wow, tough shot. Murphy, their second three-pointer of the game. 31-29 Mount Pulaski.
Crusaders got the ball here. There's Grau passing it off to McCray. They're running the three-man weave. Back to Keeler. Keeler's looking to drive. Keeler with a shot. Got fouled, but he is going to go to the line and shoot two. Looks like one guy blocked it. The other guy got him with a little bit of the body.
Yeah, I think Kuhlman had a nice block. I'm not sure who got in there with the body. They did get Kuhlman for the foul. It looked like a clean block. The refs might have messed that one up, but either way, Keeler's going to the line for two with his team trailing by 2. 31 seconds left.
Key to the game, free throws here.
Nothing but net.
Up and good. The first one, that brings it us. Crusaders still down by 1 here with 1 free throw to go.
Second one's no good. Schneider with the board. And it looks like Grau is all over him. They'll get him for the foul.
I'm not sure if that was called that way, but either way, it's Crusaders only have 3 fouls against them. Looks like we've got a 30-second timeout here. I want to say that was called by, Coach Fitzpatrick, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with 30 seconds to go in the ball game. And the Bruins still up 31-30 over the Crusaders of Carroll Catholic.
Yep, want to remind everybody, if you're listening, WLCNonline.com. Watch last week's 7th grade tourney games. Tonight's games will be online. It's going to take a couple days. But if you live in Mount Pulaski or Lincoln and you're a Comcast subscriber, you can watch the games on Lincoln College TV, Channel 5.
Right back to the action. Bruins are going to take it all under their own basket. Under Carroll's basket. Carroll is, looks like they're matching up. They're going to put a little pressure here on the inbounds play.
Schneider to inbound it. Gets it into Cooper. Fouled right away. Grau again.
Quick foul. That's only their 4th foul, so we've still got 3 more fouls until the bonus, so looks like they didn't take any time off the clock there.
Inbound gets it into Murphy. Throwing a hard elbow. They're going to get Keeler. That's their 5th. They're going to get 7 to get to the bonus?
Yep. Here we go. Bruins are going to inbound it again. 28 seconds to go.
Kuhlman, no foul. Schneider, nice ball move by Mount Pulaski.
Good foul by Hayden Allen there to stop him before he got to the half-court line. 23 seconds to go. Next foul puts him in the bonus. They're going to put him on the line, so it's a key foul here to see who you're going to get.
Comes the inbound by Schneider. Needs some help. Get into Cooper. They're all over. Grau's all over him right away. It's at least 3 on Grau, if not more.
Yeah, 3 quick fouls by Grau here. Cooper at the line, up by 1, 1-1.
Evan Cooper, just a 7th grader. He's got 2 points on the night. His first free throw attempt. No good, off the back of the rim. There's the 6th grader with the board.
Big rebound by Stevens, pushes it up to Keeler. Keeler's got the ball, top of the key, 15 seconds left. Over to McCray. McCray's going to pass it back to Grau. Grau's going to kick it over to Keeler. Keeler's at the top of the key, looks to drive, puts it up. Big rebound by Hayden Allen. Grau kicked out for 3. He got fouled on the shot. He's going to go to the line and shoot 3 with the possibility of putting his team up.
Wow. I tell you what, the big man, Hayden Allen got one down low, wide open.
Yeah.
I think the coaches wanted to turn around and fire that up, but he kicked it back out. And
didn't even look at the basket. He was looking for his teammates. Unselfish play there by him. So we've got, I think it was a 3-pointer, right?
It was close. I didn't see the call.
Yeah, they're going to take a quick timeout here. We'll keep it here for the action. We've got 3.3 seconds left in the game. Mount Pulaski's still up 31-30 over Carroll Crusaders. And Carroll's at the line with either 2 or 3 shots. We'll confirm that once we get back out here.
Yeah, great ball game so far.
Yeah, we had to stand up, and the whole crowd was standing up. I couldn't see anything there for a minute.
Seems like whenever these two teams meet, I know Carroll and Pulaski have a little bit of history. But just talking to the fans, you can tell this is a big one. They always seems to be a close, really good ball game when these two teams meet.
Yep, we were talking earlier in our county championship when I was in 8th grade. We played Mount Pulaski. luckily we came out on top of that one when we were in 8th grade, so we'll see what happens here tonight.
Who's the best player on that team? Who got MVP of that game?
Oh, probably Jeff Aller.
Pretty good.
He's a freak.
All right, here's big shots. Andrew Grau. I think he is shooting 3 of them. First one off the back of the iron. I think so.
We've got another
timeout
here. Maybe they only are shooting 2 with them taking a timeout. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here again.
And again, before the game started, Kent Bowlby got us some keys to the game, and that was the big thing he mentioned. He said, we have to hit our free throws to win this ball game. And it's been about 50%, I'd say. And it's tough. Got the opportunities to win. You got to miss those free ones. Or make those free ones, excuse me.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're over 50%. Yeah, got to make your free throws down the stretch here. So this is going to be a big one. A lot of pressure, but he is an 8th grader, so he's probably been in this situation before. Let's see how he does. They come out onto the floor. Bruins are set up. Carroll's set up at the line. They still have 2 more.
Second one to fall.
Up and good. They did get him on a 3-point play there. He's got 1 more. Tie ball game. 3 seconds to go.
Hits it big time. Big time bucket.
We got a full timeout here by Andy Fitzpatrick.
Let's take a quick 60 seconds. We'll be right back. Never mind. We're staying here.
We're going to stay here for the ball game. We don't want to miss any action here.
We're staying here. I'm getting a lot of hand signals thrown at me. I don't know what all of them mean. I only know the Army signals. He's throwing me Navy signals. We're staying here. 3.3 left, 31-32. Heck of a ball game. I tell you what, I was reading some of our notes here. Our big guy here, 42, Hayden Allen, he's played so tough. It looks like right around after Thanksgiving, he broke a bone in his lower leg. He's been working real hard to get back. 5'10", a solid $190.
Yeah, he's been a presence down low. He's got a couple huge rebounds early in the game and a couple huge rebounds late in the game here.
Tough down there. I think his dad and his uncle were known as Big and Bad when my dad coached football, and I remember him. Big and Bad, and he kind of looks the part like both of them. But here we go, 3.3. Pulaski trails by 1. They got a long way to go down at the other end of the court. And we got another timeout. How many timeouts do you get in basketball? The answer is a lot.
Yeah, we're not really for sure if either one full court press.
Erlenbush.
Erlenbush, yeah. He said, you know what, I need to run a play based on what they're doing. So he took a quick timeout.
Quick timeout. Man, this is fun stuff.
If you're just joining us, we've got Carroll Catholic Crusaders in overtime over the Bruins. They're up 32-31. We've got 3 seconds left in this overtime period. So, the Bruins have the full length of the court to get down and try to get a shot up here in 3 seconds. We'll see how it plays out.
They got the muscle back. I'm sure Schneider can throw the ball ways. Who's he going to get it to? Oh, almost went over the line. Timeout.
Coach is screaming at him to get the ball in, but
I thought they might have been out of timeouts. That might have been a tech. Looked like a Chris Webber-esque play there, maybe, but I've got no idea on the timeout situation.
Trying to look at the refs, see if we've got anything here. I think they may be out of timeouts now, so it's do or die next time they get the ball in.
Looks like Everett Mox is checking back in for the Crusaders. Must be a defensive specialist. Here we go. The fans are on their feet. Coach Erlenbush is drawing up something special over there. The kids are all huddled around looking at it.
Yeah, you can see Hayden Allen in there in the huddle for the Crusaders, really pumping his teammates up. He's an 8th grader. He wants to get a win. We've got all 8th graders on the floor for Carroll, and here we go.
Here comes the inbound by Schneider. Kuhlman's going to run down. They got to move. 1 second left. Off the shot clock. Last second shot, no good. And Carroll Catholic Crusaders are going to prevail 32-31 to be your 2018 Logan County Boys Basketball Champions. Wow. What a ball game. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with a recap.
At this time, with both teams,
All right, I got 30 going.
remaining in the gym.
So what's the final?
31-32.
When the captains from Mount Pulaski, please.
Carroll Catholic
Carroll
won.
Catholic 32.
Mount Pulaski 31.
You receive your second place county flag. Give it up for the Bruins.
Okay, we don't have a countdown,
For
so
the captains of Carroll Catholic.
go.
Please accept
Welcome
your
back, folks. We're giving out trophies right now. People are taking pictures.
Congratulations.
You can hear the fans go wild. A big crowd. Kent Bowlby is fired up. Carroll Catholic Crusaders win the 8th grade county championship. I think that's 2 years in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Rich history there. Academics, athletics, and God. They've got their plaque now. Andrew, what a ball game.
Yeah, that was a great game to see here. Great game for the fans. An 8th grade championship county night. You know, lives up to the hype. Very tight throughout the game. It was tight up at the end of the first half. At the end of the fourth quarter, Carroll ends up coming up by 1.
Two good ball clubs. You know, you can't take anything away from the other team. Those two good teams.
Yeah,
Mount Pulaski, they only had 4 guys score tonight. Aiden Schneider had 9, as well as Braden Meager with the big threes for Braden. Evan Cooper chipped in 2. And then their big guy, number 30, Lane Murphy, led the way with 13.
For your Crusaders, we've got Hayden Allen with 2.
A lot of fun, a lot of good stuff. I mean, that's what this is all about. These kids, I mean, heck, we still talk about county championships. Who won, who beat who, and this is a lot of fun. It's not the end of the season for either team. We've still got regionals coming up, I guess, in the next week or so. I don't know the classes. I don't know if these two teams could meet in regionals or not. But if so, if you got a free night and these two teams play again, I'd recommend getting out there because there are 2 fun ball clubs to watch. I don't know if we can get a coach or anything after this. We might try and get Coach Fitzpatrick on here for an interview. Let's take a couple minute break, go to some commercials, and we'll try and get Coach Fitzpatrick a couple times. All right, we're back here with your 8th grade championship coach, Andy Fitzpatrick. Andy, congratulations. Big W tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, a lot of fun.
What are your thoughts after that game?
Well, like I just told you guys, I thought we had lost that one a few different times. So I thought there were a couple times where I wanted to get timeouts. They didn't give them to us, and could have changed the way the game went. But hard played by both teams. They hit a couple big threes there. You know,
yeah.
Murphy and Meager.
A couple big ones.
Yep, they did. And there were a couple times where I thought we had the game in hand. I thought we could just work the ball around. You know, they needed to foul at the end there, so they were able to be very aggressive on our weave that we were running there. Turned into a couple steals when they were trying to get fouls. So we got to be a little stronger with the ball. But all in all, we're very happy with the effort.
Great game.
Yeah, it was.
And I think it was well-rounded. I mean, you got the points by, Grau and Keeler had a ton of points.
Yep.
But McCray, we didn't keep stats. McCray had about 30 rebounds.
I know,
it
he
seemed
did.
like.
That weak side, he just kept getting down there and getting the rebounds.
You got him. Hayden Allen, I mean, just seemed like the heart and the muscle down there doing big things.
He really is, yep. We're very happy with the team we have here. You know, we've had a lot of success here lately. As far as the years have went with the county and that, but
it's back to back, right?
Yeah.
8th grade.
8th grade back to back. I think we've had 5 in a row now between 7th and 8th, one year or another. So, but this is probably the best 1 through 7 team we've had. You know, we've got 2 guys on the bench that could easily be starting for us, and we're comfortable with any combination of the 7 that we have. So we're very, very excited to see what the rest of the season will bring for us, what regionals will have for us. Mount Pulaski, they're 2A, so they'll go on to their own regional.
I was going to ask. So they're 2A. You guys will be single A, correct?
Yep. So we'll have the rest of the county in ours, and then some odd teams. We have Virginia, South Pekin, and Cuba, and then Greenview. So
interesting. All right.
A different group. We've never had any of those South teams come up here, so it'll be different. But
and when will that start? When do you guys start regionals?
7th grade will start Saturday, and then 8th grade will start the following.
And where's
Saturday.
that at?
All at West Lincoln. Both of them are.
Okay, great. So fans will come watch.
Yeah.
Come out to West Lincoln.
Saturday. The 8th grade seeds will come out tomorrow. 7th grade, we got the 6th seed out of 8. So we'll play Chester East at 1:45 on Saturday, 7th grade. And then 8th grade we'll have off until next Saturday.
Very exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
And it was one that West Lincoln was probably the favorite going into it, so we got past them, and then we kind of just felt like everything after that was gravy, but we sure wanted another big trophy. So
it's got to give you confidence. You knock off the big dogs, and then you win the championship in a tight game. I mean, confidence going to the postseason. That's a great spot to be in.
Yeah, and then I got to commend Andrew Grau there for he got fouled on that 3, missed the first one, needed 2 of the 3, and to step up and make those next.
They tried
2.
to ice him a little bit too. They called 2 timeouts during that 3 free throw.
Yeah, and I felt like the second timeout actually really worked into our favor because Andrew was a little upset after missing that first one, and he was able to come over, regain his cool, and then step out and hit the 2.
Nice.
So I feel like if he would have had to go over those emotions in his head at the free throw line, it may have been a struggle there. So
yeah, good mental toughness
yeah,
by Andrew.
It was, yeah, very much so.
Cool. Well, congratulations. We'll let
Thank
you
you
go
very
celebrate.
much. Yep.
Good luck with the postseason.
Yep. Thank you, guys. And hey, thanks to 96.3, to Marty and Andrew for bringing these, the kids onto a bigger stage. We don't get very much, even newspaper exposure, radio exposure. We don't get much of that. So these kids, that's just an extra level of motivation for them. And
we're happy to do it. We're happy to do it. It's fun.
Thanks, guys.
Take care, Coach.
Yep.
Thanks,
Have
Andy.
a good night.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been a great another recap. Carroll Catholic is your 8th grade county champions. They beat Mount Pulaski. We'll start regionals next week, it sounds like. For Andrew Ryan, I'm Marty Ryan. LT, thanks for working the camera. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
The 2018 Logan County Boys Grade School Basketball Tournament on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grau Incorporated on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, serving Logan County and the surrounding areas since 1953. Joe Ryan Country Financial at 509 Pulaski Street in historic downtown Lincoln. For all of your insurance needs, see Joe Ryan. The Blue Dog Inn, 111 South Sangamon Street. Great dining since 1979. Lincoln Heating and Cooling, your home to Carrier. Turn to the experts. Flossing and Delzina's Gourmet Grinding Gifts at the corner of Broadway and Kickapoo Street, open 7 days a week. Lincoln Ace Hardware, your place with the helpful hardware folks. Headline Salon, where your hair makes the statement. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, located at 1800 5th Street in Lincoln. The Alibi Saloon, 415 Pulaski Street in historic downtown Lincoln, featuring the best chili and double bacon cheeseburger in the world. Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry and U-Haul, 621 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 735-2505. State Farm Insurance Agent Darren Powell, 114 East Cook Street in Mount Pulaski. Phone 217-792-3371 for all your insurance needs. And by Chicago Street Rentals, 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Your one-stop shop for everything. Phone 735-2422 today.